Okay.
I mean, we found out, I was really proud of our team, especially in the fourth quarter tonight. And then we found out some really good news after the game, um, which, brought on a lot of different emotions, but mainly proud. Just incredibly proud of the kids who stayed, the kids who came, um, and their belief and their work ethic, and really, really grateful also for my staff who's dug into the trenches from day one, and stayed the course.
All right. Anybody that's got a question, go ahead, unmute yourself and fire away.
Take me through that moment on the bus when you guys found out that news. What was that moment like for all you guys?
Pure joy. In coaching, often you don't feel like you get those windows to just enjoy and celebrate, because we live in a world of getting ready for the next thing and getting better. And for that space and time, we were able to be really happy, and excited for each other.
Robin, how vindicating does it feel to go from being picked 11th to now you're on top of the world and on top of the MAC? I mean, how vindicating does that feel?
To be honest, I've never cared where we've been picked. I don't even think we've ever talked about it as a team. That stuff to me doesn't tell a story. Usually it tells a story from where you finished the year before. So, our mission has never been out to prove people wrong. Our mission has been to get better. Our mission has been to do it together. Our mission has been for our huddle to be really tight. So those things I feel really proud of, and excited to see that when you do those things, good things happen.
Obviously, coming into this season, you didn't have a target on your back. I'm sure there was a lot of teams that may have looked down on you guys. Going into the tournament as the number 1 seed, you now have a target on your back. How do you think this group is going to respond to that?
I think in our league, every night you have a target. Wherever you're seated, whatever your record is, the league it's what makes the MAC so good. The league is so good. There's so many good teams. So I see it more as every game we step into, we need to be prepared and we need to be ready to play it at a high level.
Coach, I'll ask a question. I know you're kind of focused usually on the next game, the next practice, but 3 years ago you got here, you were alone in your office for like a month. I guess I know you had a plan at that time, but like how has your plan been accelerated? Like, did you ever, I guess, think in year 3 you could be looking at a MAC title?
That's a good question, Mike. I never put a time on anything. I mean, we've just focused on, it sounds so boring, and it just sounds such coach speak, but we've really just focused on the day in front of us and really like what's right in front of us and how do we get better today? How does not only practice, how does our recruiting, everything that impacts a program, what's our process for moving this forward? And there's never been a time frame in my head. There's just been an idea of these are the things that we need to continue to do. These are the things we need to elevate. And we need to spend time and do them right every day.
And then I'll ask another one. You kind of alluded to the group in your opening statement, but you have 3 kids, 3 seniors who were here before you got here, Claire, Angela, and Parker. And then Katie Hempfling hadn't played, but had come here under a different staff and elected obviously to stay. Just, I guess, what are your thoughts on kids like that who, I mean, they were through some struggles here and now they're kind of seeing the rewards of that hard work?
Oh gosh, those kids have pulled on every single one of my heartstrings. I can't think about them without feeling emotional because they are the centerpiece of us being able to change. Through really hard times, they've stayed the course and they've believed in Bowling Green. They've believed in what they can do. When Claire Gloniak decided to come back this year and play, her only goal and the only thing, her purpose in coming back was she wanted to leave the jersey better than she found it. In a world where everybody wants what they want, her only goal was to leave the jersey and the program better than she found it. No personal agenda. And when you find kids like that, I mean, it's special to find kids who are so, I'll do whatever you need for the program, coach. And they've done that. And they have been an absolute catalyst in us being able to change and to get better.
Well,
Coach, I saw your,
yeah, perfect.
sorry, go ahead.
Nope,
I saw your tweet saying you wish you had good words to describe what happened. Have you had time to kind of sit there and process and really describe how this season's gone for you guys?
Well, we had a really fun bus ride home, but it's COVID, so it's, you know, only so fun because COVID obviously just changes everything with our protocols. But our staff, we laughed a lot. You know, I mean, we had some time to laugh and think about it and process it and enjoy it. And there's so many cool parts to the story. You know, I just feel like I'm surrounded by the coolest kids. Like I am so fortunate that I get to coach kids that really just want what's best for the team and really want what's best for each other. And I have a staff that wants what's best for the team, you know, and when you can eliminate personal agendas and everybody can be on a collective agenda, it's incredible, you know, and I feel fortunate to be part of it.
Robin, with the way the program was when you got here to now you guys are in a position to, number one seed, make a run in the MAC tournament, to, the men's basketball team is doing well, compared to where they were a couple of years ago. The hockey team is doing well. All these teams primed to, get into some good tournament runs and potentially be in the NCAA tournament. What do you make of that, of all these teams doing well right now?
We have an awesome athletic department. We talk about our neighborhood and the Stro. Us men's basketball is doing really well. Volleyball, who's undefeated, and it is a really supportive environment. It's a learning environment. We all go to each other. There's no egos. There's no. It's amazing, and to find that in an athletic department. And when you're around other successful people, that's a good place to be because you learn so much from. I learned so much from watching our men's team practice. I learned so much from getting to watch our volleyball team practice. And it's a testament to our athletic director, who I think's done a really good job taking care of his coaches.